Hello guys, welcome back. Well, welcome back to me, back on Minecraft. Absolutely fantastic. All down to Vox and a few others at error 22, so much appreciated. I've been on over the weekend. I haven't made a video because I had my son, so but I have done some tidying up and some other stuff which I probably should have shown online, but too late. So we'll go round and we'll have a look at what I managed to achieve. For some reason, if I go into F5, map goes funny. So as you can see, for a change, this is going to go. This was messing about before I lost the Minecraft account, which actually was nothing to do with Mojang. I don't think it was something to do with my computer, and for some reason, which I don't like, bobbins on. I think when you got the sash and stuff, it's a bit too much. Yeah, so anyway, it was down to my computer. Not sure whether it was a virus I had, so that is why Mojang wasn't letting me connect to anything, but eventually got it sorted with their help. So let's have a look at what we've done and what I've done, which actually, to be honest, up here is absolutely nothing. Apart from moving stuff, this lot's still got to go, but we are organised. We are organised. Now, I have to say that Steve's Factory Manager and Logistics Pipes are definitely my new favourite mods. Absolutely brilliant. Love them. I've had great fun with this over the weekend. So we go in here through my not so secret door. You can see we have plenty going on. All this lot's going to go. Going to be gone. I'm going to replace all of that lot there with banks of sag mill, is it? And furnace, and we may do some thermal expansion once. Now, I've been doing all of this crafting stuff around the corner and down here where I had some more, so I was going to carry it on down here, maybe around the other side back up there, but I got a feeling actually I'd rather keep it maybe going straight in that direction, so I might chop all that out, pull it down through there. I've also been messing about with trying to craft with these pipes, basically smelting. So what I've come up with, which I can't go into that one with that, obviously my inventory is full of junk as usual, nothing changes there. So this is the crafting logistics pipe. For some reason I can't see my whaler. Hang on 2 secs. Okay guys, we're back. I just had to put it in full screen, so I don't know whether you could see it or not, basically. So yeah, sag mill, alloy smelter, logistics chassis Mark III. Now the Mark III has three places which you can put your modules in. Not sure about the 4. I presume the 4's probably got 4. This is the 5, and the 5 has, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8. So what happens when you're crafting, sometimes especially in the, that's going to turn that around, in the sag mill, you end up getting extra items. Now they end up staying in. So what I've come up with is if you put an extractor module on it, it should pull it all out, and it shouldn't pull it out before the crafting's done. So say, and we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So what did I say? It was 8. So we can do 7 items per sag mill, basically. And obviously, if we wanted to put another pipe on this side and another pipe on the bottom, and on the top, we obviously need power going to it. You could probably get 1, 2, 3, 4 7s, which is 28. 28 crafting recipes out of 1. That's going to kind of fill it all up. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to make a sag mill for every 7 crafting recipes. Same with the furnaces. Okay, so that's that. Right. So through here. Now this was extremely difficult to work out. It basically, you're supposed to be able. I did watch Bevo, I think it was. You can connect via a cable, which you don't seem to be able to connect via your logistics pipe onto a cable anymore. So if you put one of these ME interfaces down right behind your ME drive, you can pull items out of your AE system, basically. So we've got this up here, so we can have a look at what we've got in here. So obviously this is the only place that's got the encoded patterns in it. That's why I can't stand it, because I can't ever get out of it. But if we go in here and we put encode, you can see the encoded patterns are in, and we can request one. Get rid of that. So that is either going to come, well, that will come to here. There it is, which I love, which is pretty cool, which is connected to that. This is a logistics request table. So this kind of works like a crafting table, but you can also see all your items in there. You can hide that if you want, which gives you your NEI. But I don't think, from what I can see, oh, hang on. Yes, you can. By hiding that, you can. I couldn't work this out actually to be able to do it through the NEI to be able to pick stuff out. But it doesn't show I have any wood. Do I not have any oak wood? That's interesting. I do. I have 15,000. So I can request the oak wood. Requested 10 oak wood successfully. Didn't want that, wanted the recipe. Okay. Never mind, I haven't used that much actually, as you could tell. Right. So here, this setup we have here, do we have any seeds? No. So let's have a look, see if we have any dust. Right, so we have some Certus coarse dust. Let's get one of those. Let's get one of those. Can we turn those into seeds? Not quite sure. Can't remember. Yes, we can. So let's get that. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Probably going to need that. So what I've done to probably do with the Certus quartz back. That can go in there. Now that's our crafting sign creator. That is basically when you've set up one of these with a crafting pipe, you just click on it with the sign creator and it creates this and tells you what you've done actually. So that's all good. This is a logistics statistics table. We go to this and acquire tasks, and basically any tasks that haven't completed will queue up there for that. So we've got stuff going around trying to find a home. So we need sand. Sand, and what did we want? 3 of those. And I can't remember if can we do this in a crafting table on our thing? Yes, so we 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. We come over here to this chest. What you should see is that redstone lamp by the side of me. Throw those in, they disappear. Redstone lamp comes on. So that means that they are getting charged up behind here. So this is Steve's factory manager. Now I will say that I did copy this off of somebody on the internet. Can't remember the name of the guy. THK maybe, something like that. His was slightly different. He was doing his, having this here and being able to craft it in your AE terminal basically, but AE will not talk to logistics remote orderer, so you can't see in a remote orderer that you've got a crafting recipe for anything in AE. So I changed it up. I got rid of the ME interface, which is what was there. I also put this on because I was going to cover it up so that the redstone emitters there to be able to turn it off basically, so you get the west side, and I think that is, when you look at it that way, is the west side and the south side. So by turning on the south side, that brings a redstone lamp on that tells you that this is still going. That is an item valve. That is obviously a redstone emitter. We've just got our cables there, and behind there is the actual Steve's factory. Where's my thing? And I'll give you a quick update on what happens. You have a trigger with a condition. Like I said, I did copy this one. So you pick the item valve basically, and I'm not sure what direction you need to or not, but that's what it's set on. So we put our fluid seeds in. They should be set on fuzzy. It obviously doesn't matter. Because they're on precision damage value 0, but it must have reset because basically I was playing this in single player yesterday because all the servers were down. So basically, if it's got this condition on the left, basically if it's got those seeds, so it emits out strong power on the west side and the south side. Output is max 15, and pulse is not on. That's that. And basically this one is if there are no seeds, so they've been taken away, emitters the same, sides are the same, and the output is minimum 0. For that, close that up. Separate trigger is the valve, the chest. So target items up, doesn't matter with a chest, and basically if it sees any of these, so basically we can make our fluids crystals by throwing in redstone, certus quartz and nether quartz. Yeah, it will put them into our item valve. So this one is just all about emitting a redstone signal. This is about getting our stuff to the item valve, come back, and then basically this one is the item valve up, and basically when it's got these pure certus quartz, all the fluids crystals, yeah, it was going to put them in the ME, but I've decided to fire it back to the chest. Basically, target doesn't really matter, and then just I just blacklisted that, nothing, so anything that's in there will go in. That is that. So that was simple enough. So that is working. Light's gone off. We have our pure crystals. So that is great. So what I plan on doing now, I'm hoping, is, which is going to be a bit tight because I don't think I need that one down below there. So my plan is, hopefully, yeah. So I'm going to go through there. So I'm hoping to put a craft in, or we got 3 items. Not going to get any spare ones, so I think maybe if we can put on, let's have a look. We can quickly try it. Crafting logistics pipe. No, we don't want a crafting logistics pipe. We got a Mark II there. Don't want that. Let's go for a Mark III. Let's request one of those. We are also going to need a basic. We'll have one of those, and we will also need some unrooted. Let's just get 10 of those. Okay, so they should be all in our pouch. We'll come round here. Let's what we need to do as well, I'm not sure whether I've made a recipe for that actually. Yes, I have crafting module. We'll have 3 of those. So let's drop down here. Let's take that out, and that out. We will pop that down there. And then we can use, so we've got our pipe up there, which we can get to. So we'll put on here unrated, because we were using gold before, but I did update logistics pipes and it had these pipes in it which seem to go just as fast, to be honest. We need one more. on request. Okay, so where that is going to join in there, which I think is about there, we need our basic. So wherever you've got a junction, you have to put a basic. And as you see, it will go green. Yeah, if it's red, not working properly. So, oh, that was an unrated. That didn't come. No, I must have another one in there then. I thought I was one short. No, I wasn't. Good guess. So as you can see, they've gone green. Let's pop down here. I'll go back out here for a minute. So now we should, I'm going to need some seeds again. Okay. Dust. One request. One request. One request. So, have we got our cards turned up yet? We have. So, we can right click these in. We go on that and we'll go on to, let's go into here. Get our fluix dust. Let's get 3 sand again. As you can see, pretty quick. Alright, so we'll have that, that, and that. Okay, gotta use the hammer. So, fluix seed goes in. I'm going to spin that. Let's have these out. Yeah, hammer. So that's one of those, and we should get 2 of those back. Okay, that's that one done. Go to that one and let's do nether quartz. Should get 2 of those back. So that one back on again. Last one. Certiscals. I have no idea whether this is going to work, mine guys, but I've been fairly lucky with it so far. Okay. Right, so if we have a look in here, let's try, no, if we put in pure, no, we've got some in the system. So let's try and get so 3. The only thing is we haven't got any in the system, have we? So if I throw in 2 of those, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So all it is I've set up this ME contrive as a default route, so anything it doesn't know where to put will go into this. So we're going to set up banks of these. I might pull this chest forward and sink it in the ground like that, and maybe try and fit some in here. Maybe not. We'll start, yeah, probably do some banks of these around with the highest we can have. We'll probably do it way, probably keep those actually, but and we will start moving down there. Right, so they should be in the system now, shouldn't they? So pure, and we will get 2 of those. So if we go 10, if we do 14, successful, that's gone to 0. Hopefully, yes, lights come on, could be looking good. Problem. Oh, we'll have to see. I don't know whether it's going to extract it out or not. It should, but we could end up with these left in here, so we may have to put the 4 or the 5 and put an extractor module on it, and then we'll have to see whether the seeds get, if we put stuff in here, whether it just gets extracted straight out or whether it will go into there. Okay, so that's that. Right, so we have this. Okay, so this one I've done on my own. So I'm quite kind of impressed with this. So what I've done is got my trigger, got my flow, which is just splitting the trigger basically between these two. Our input inventory is our iron chest. Target doesn't matter. Items, we have Certus quartz crystal basically, and then our output is to all 3 of our chargers. That's that one, done and dusted. So as the more I'm using this, the easier it seems to be getting actually. So in this one, our inventories are our 3 chargers basically. Our target, I've gone for south, this is placing it in, and our items are charged Certus quartz. So if we go spell it, Certus, I put a U, didn't I? Alright, let's get 3 of those. Okay, we'll bam them down there. So basically we got 6. Did I do the inventories? Oh yeah, to come back to the iron chest basically. So we will bomb those in there. They should disappear, be up there, gone. Some seems to take longer than others. Right, so that's that, they're back in there. So what we'll do is we'll connect up another logistics pipe, and basically we'll do the crafting again, but obviously we'll put in Certus quartz and turning that into pure Certus quartz, and then that should hopefully gone. So that is working. That, when we connect that up to a pipe, we'll also, I think we'll probably put a 5 in here because I've got a setup for these stamps. So we want silicon going into the top 3, and then we'll have probably Certus quartz, gold and diamond, and then we have redstone and whatever to change them into, whatever we need to change them into, I can't remember now. And then again I'll probably put a Mark 5 on this one because we'll only need one crafting recipe for that, and then one crafting recipe for that. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully that'll pull directly out the chest like that one did, and we won't need an extraction on it. Okay, let's pop our floor back. Done. Okay, well anyway guys, I've probably bored you enough with that. Alright, so that's our auto crafting anyway. That's how you set up auto crafting. Over here, which I'm probably going to change this, we have a redstone chipset, we have a diamond chipset, and we have an iron chipset. So I'm thinking I could probably do this all again, but rather than the crafting pipes, I could put a Mark 5 or a Mark 3 or a Mark 4 underneath, and I can't remember if it went underneath or not, or whether it's got to attach to the side, and put all those in there, and then basically they will come to this chest and we will just extract them. But what I want to do is to be able to have a chest somewhere that will hold kind of 10 of each. Specify it wants 10, so every time one's taken or two's taken, it comes back here and starts again. Otherwise the crafting kind of gets messed up really, because it's waiting. Like a diamond one takes a long time. So what we'll have to do is shift all this, and then we're going to have to change the whole room, put this in the middle, whole room to lasers. That's the plan for that. So that's going down there. Hole's going to be filled in, and I think we will probably build some stairs over here if we need to go down to the next level. We can put a tesseract on to this lot, and we should be able to link up with systems in different places. So what I love about this is the fact that you can use it in any dimension. So if we're in the nether, if we're in wherever, once we got the crafting recipes for the best part of everything, so we'll be able to craft a sword, a jetpack, boots and armor. So if we die somewhere, you know, and we need to get back, I'm wondering actually if I was to set up maybe a crafting recipe for a linking book. The only problem is you wouldn't be able to link it to this world, would you, without being in it? No. Okay guys, well sorry this episode was a bit walkie-talkie really, a bit showing what to do with the auto crafting. We will get into that a bit more. Actually, I have these chests set up with mod sinks, so all Botania goes there. All Thumbcraft is going to come up here, so I'm going to make that Thumbcraft area. This I think is going to be Witchery, and over here I have this set up, so I might take that down and move that over here a bit more. Have this set up for blood magic. So if we do want to maybe move to a different dimension or a different area to do Thumbcraft or something like that, we can do it with a tesseract. And I also need to get a tesseract down where our quarry is to put yellorite. I haven't been in here for ages. Our villagers are still here. Any diamonds? There's one missing, isn't there? Thought I had 4. Maybe not. Maybe not. Lag spikes, horrendous. Don't know why. I'm hoping that the lag is down to all of these, the barrels basically, all of these. So I'm hoping by getting rid of all of it into ME, that will sort that problem. But guys, thanks for watching. It's good to be back. Hopefully I will get another episode up pretty quickly to make up for this episode, but this is basically to say we're back and we have logistics pipes and ME, AE, keep thinking of cables, working in harmony. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, please subscribe, and I shall see you next episode. Goodbye.